filter. That's a DPF filter right there, guys. You doing a trucking business, you got to be able to do a lot of stuff on your own to save yourself some money, because the DPF filter on one of my truck was dirty before, and what happened is keep beeping, bang, bang, non-stop. It's pretty annoying. You can't even drive. Like it's end up even shutting off the truck. The truck won't even go more than 45 miles per hour, right? So I had warranty on that truck. I took it to the dealer and they covered that. But you know how much it cost me? $3,000+. And I paid $300 for my deductible, my warranty deductible, right? But this one here got warranty on it. The reason that we are doing it is that we called the dealership and they said there's no room, no available. You know, like it's gonna be a while before they take care of it. And we want the truck to go. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can't afford having the truck at the dealership and for a long time. So we decided to take it out and clean it. That's what many people do. You clean it with a pressure washer. When we're done, we're gonna let it dry and use some alcohol and wipe it down and everything like that. So that's what we're doing right now. I suggest if you guys have the same situation like that, you want to take care of it. Otherwise, $3,000 to almost $4,000, guys. Yeah, man, we have to use some tire spray, tire cleaning spray. You know what I'm saying? So this is actually going to help, you know, break down that black thing. It's getting better now. So we repeat the same thing over here. Yeah. The thing is almost empty though. Actually, the water is going through now. Yeah, I think it's getting better now. So
we're gonna let it sit down till tomorrow. Let it dry.
Let it dry. Yeah.
But this one, remember, this is the only part that was really, really dark.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's where the smoke goes.
Yeah. because this is the guy that do the burning,
Yeah,
right?
that's the one that has to hold it down.
Yeah, this is what they pump the DEF and they do all the burning. That's why you got multiple sensors. Yeah.
Smoke from here.
Yeah.
Then they burn it through this one. Then you know the one we left behind?
Yeah.
That's where the DPF goes through.
Yeah. But it looking really clean though, bro. When we first got it, it was, you can see my hand.
Woo.
When we first got it, man, it was horrible. For some reason, man, yeah. When we first started, we put water in it, the water won't go through. Yeah. For some reason, man, the truck couldn't go past 45 miles. But yeah, this, you know, on the other truck, because I had warranty on it, they did it for like, I'll show you the receipt. They did it for $3,500. No, it's not even a new one. I think they cleaned it.
Or maybe they get another old one, they clean one.
They remove it, yeah.
Because this one, if you take it, they recommend you buy a new one.
Exactly.
They're going to take this one out.
They clean it and then they charge you $3,500. Yeah, man. I mean, it look clean, bro. It look clean. Alright, guys. You guys see what we did? We disconnect the whole unit. See in this one. So after we're done, it's raining now. We're gonna let it sit and dry and everything, and then restore it. So that's pretty much. You gotta do this to save yourself some money, man. It's raining right now, but we're going to let that thing sit. I'm pretty tired because we've been working last night. I ran a low, and he ran a low as well. But the truck was going super slow. So I just decided to come park the truck over here and take care of that problem. So that's pretty much. I was just managing it until I got here, and I said, you know what, I'm not touching it until we fix that problem. So I called the dealership, and the dealership told me that, you know, it's not going to be ready, or they don't have a available space or whatever. So I said, you know what, because the only way for me to use my warranty is to take it to the dealer, right? So if the dealer going to have my truck sitting there for so many days, I'm not going to do that. So if you guys in the same situation, I mean, if you don't have any mechanical skill or you don't know how to do any type of handy job, don't touch it, because it's very, very, very complicated. There's so many work to do on that, especially when those things been on the truck for that long. You don't want to mess with that. You have to have the correct tool for. The good thing is I have like a power impact wrench. The impact wrench. So that a lot is really good, you know. I use my impact wrench to do my tire rotation on my vehicle. So that's the only thing that honestly help remove that thing, because it's been sitting there for so long, right? So yeah, that's your boy from Africa. I just want to share whatever's going on and things that you guys could do as well to save yourself some money. But if you have someone that has the little garage, or you can take it to that person and have it removed for you, and then you take it to wash it, yeah, that would be nice.